Yeah, it's the REKK Report. Rekkhan's in the building, giving you the raw and uncut. You know how I do. Sit back, relax. Welcome to my world. We getting it in. Let's get this started. It's the REKK Report.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the REKK Report. Unfortunately, this is one of these reports is kind of like I'm giving you some upsetting, sad news. If you don't already know, as you can see, I'm kind of just getting up and just jumping on real quick. It was a school shooting in Texas. And I guess now we've gotten the full count. We're talking about 19 kids and 2 teachers lost their life because some young man felt some kind of way and decided to take his frustration out on innocent people, kids. Now within the last week or so, we've had 2. We've had someone come in and kill a bunch of shoppers, elderly shoppers, and now we got another guy, around the same age, 18, 19 years old, that is actually out here. They said he actually shot his grandmother first, and then came to the school, and then let loose in the school and killed 19 kids and 2 teachers. Now, for anybody, this hits home for me because I'm a parent, and and like I said, my child has been part of this of the school system, and every day you have those fears of thinking that something like this could happen at their school, and you think you want to protect your kid. But you still think that school was one of those places. It was kind of like we use schools are kind of like what you call the safe havens, and they're supposed to be, because it's not for anything else but to learn. But we have people that I have no words, man. But it's becoming way a regular occurrence. And I think the number they said it's been 288 school shootings. I don't know if it's like this year alone, but this is not, I mean, they want to go to the mental health thing. It's just like, it's some people that are just ignorant. Some people that are just mad and stupid, and they're going to press that button and see how far they can take it, instead of them doing it to themselves. Which most cases I was like, I don't wish anything bad on anyone, but take that out on yourself, man. Don't be out here taking out people that no connection to you, did nothing to you, just happens to be in the wrong place at the right time. Or in other words, be in the right place. It's just the wrong time. I'm just saying, it's man, it's beyond sad, man. It's becoming a regular occurrence that we're at a point that we're kind of being desensitized to this whole thing, because it's starting to happen so often that we're kind of like, oh, another one. But if you're a parent, it hits home. You know what I'm saying? You think about your school, your child in his school or her school, and you're just like, what would I do? What could I do? That you get this phone call or you hear on the news that it's something that's happened at your kid's school. Oh man, it's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable feeling that, and every parent who's watching this, or they understand. Now this is not a political channel. I don't get into the whole thing about politics, but let's be real. This is they said there was a bill on something on the table that these people wouldn't vote on. The fact that you have all these things keep happening, and the people that you're electing are not doing anything to help, curb or deter this type of behavior. They're going with this whole the right to bear arms and da 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 da. But you see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Wow, it's just unbelievable. And let's go there. It's the three biggest gangs in this country. Yeah, let me see. The three biggest gangs in this country are Democrats, Republicans, and the police. Those are the three biggest gangs in this country. And nothing gets done, nothing gets solved because everybody has their own agenda, their own set of rules and regulations. They don't want to go against each other's, and so they don't want to. They want to. That's pretty much their thing. They want to. That's why nothing gets solved, because they want to keep butting heads. Now we got 19 young lives that are gone because these guys don't want to be human. They want to be Democrats. They want to be Republicans. They want to be this. Those are titles. Those are not. You're human. You're a human being. Show some humanity and make these votes count. Make these votes to pass these things in order to make everybody or make people, somewhat safe, especially with schools. Schools, like I said, that's the safe haven spot. Nothing supposed to happen at the school. But we got people that just don't care. And the fact that they can just walk up in these places and just go let loose. The same thing like at the grocery store, and it's like this is normal. You walking around with a gun. They like, that's just normal. Right to bear arms, and then they go and light up the place. And everybody's like, oh, it was disturbed. And, nah, dude, some people are just bad. Some people they just got ill will in their hearts. And they just want to take everybody out. They want to, like they say, they want to see the world burn. They want that. But like I said, I can't, the sympathy and the condolences. Man, y'all got to do something, man, but, y'all sympathetic to the problem. And no, man, kids are dying. Kids are dying, and you guys don't care. They don't care. There has to be a way to curb this. But guess what? Some people feel like they're eligible because they do have a gun, or they're privileged because they have this gun. They figure I can do what I want to. Guess what? Hey, you see what happens. That somebody can make a moment and decide to drive to another part of the state to go purposely to kill people, to shoot someone, to take them out. And like I said, 19 kids. We've had like more than that in our classroom. Most of my classrooms were like 20, 24, 25 kids. But we're talking about 19 kids and 2 teachers got because someone, oh man. And they can say the laws where personally he shouldn't have had a gun. Doesn't really matter. I don't care the right to bear arms. He shouldn't have had a gun. And I guess for them seeing the behavior, somebody should have intervened. Parents, where's the parents? Parents gonna say, I think one of the parents was like, well, I didn't know that yeah. Y'all better let that go. You knew your kid is on some kind of way. You want to, deny it because that's your kid and you love them and da-da-da-da. But hey. So everybody's, saying certain things is about he was teased and bullied in school, and ain't no excuses. There is no excuses for for that. There's no excuses for that type of behavior. So I don't, hey, I was bullied in school. Everybody didn't have something that happened to them, tease or whatever in school. They ain't come back. They ain't go and say, I'm gonna come back years later and basically shoot someone that was nowhere involved. And I'm not saying that they should go shoot the person that was involved. I mean, man, my success is what helped me when it came down to people feeling like they bullied me growing up. I just said, as long as I do better and get better, they're gonna be asking me for a job. So, man, these guys and you're seeing these emotional states that these people are in, and I keep stressing, keep your mind stronger than your feelings. Keep your mind stronger than your emotions, because all these emotional decisions that say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do something that make you, I want to hurt you, just like I'm hurt. Like I said, I'm a parent. It hurts, it hits home, because it's been many a day that I've just been like, man, please don't let nothing happen. And then it'll be some exchange of words will probably happen outside of the school, after school. I'm just like, I grab my kid and like, let's go, before it get some kind of way, Wow. So for the families, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for you guys and the teachers going for that school. Another one, as they say, another one. So I'm so sad for you guys. I'm so sad, period. Just the fact of having someone in the system, and I see, these kids are leaving school, in my neighborhoods. I'm just like, man, please let these kids get home safe. Now we got to worry about them being safe in school. And I mean, it's not like it's been happening. This has been happening. This is ongoing. Sandy Hook, it's like these things have been happening. Nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care until someone dies. And they're still not caring. They're still going around political tape, political whatever. I don't know. These people don't want to do it. These don't want to do it. But it's going to take a while for people to heal, for these parents to heal. The parents of the teachers, if the teachers got kids, it's going to take so long, and it's going to be so hard for them to try to heal through this. And man, like I said, it just hits every parent to their core that something like this could happen. Or even, and then you hear about it. Like if you're at work or something like that, you hear that something is happening in your kid's school and you can't do anything about it. It is the worst feeling for a parent to have. So, I mean, I'm gonna close it on this and just say, heal. Hopefully you guys can heal. It's gonna take some time. But it's happening. It's always one too many. And we're talking about, like I said, 288 in this year. I'm hoping that these stats are correct, but it's like, why? It's simple. Why? So it's gonna be, stricter gun laws or whatever. That's not even gonna stop it. Like, yo, these parents, find out what's going on with your kids. Find out what's happening. Talk to them. See where their head is at. And if their head ain't in the game, you gotta put some boundaries, put some restrictions, and say, well, you can't have possession of this. You can't do this. You gotta put that type of structure in the kid's life, and realize, be like, hey, you see the signs. You saw the signs. These people, they saw these things. It wasn't like it just happened. He's out of a spur of the moment. He made the moves. He planned it. Everything was planned. So I don't, they come with the mental health argument. I'm like, yo, if that man was hurting, speak up, say something, reach out before it gets to this level, man. But Texas, man, yeah, like I said, another city in Texas, another town, another state, it's gonna be something like this is gonna keep happening until people take responsibility and accountability for themselves, and especially for these kids. Yo, where your parents at? Where your daddy at? Where your mom at? Where they at? Why they didn't see this? Why they didn't stop this? Maybe the grandmother tried to stop it and she ended up getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Heal, y'all. We got to heal. Another one. 'Cause like I said, this not even a week or so has went by since this other 18-year-old and sat back and went to a store and shot up a grocery store with a bunch of elderly people. I think some of them, it was maybe one that was in their 30s. And they're allowed to do it. It's like, it's cool. It's like, okay, you know, the right to bear arms until something like this happens and defend you, that's, man, I'm at a loss for words, man, because it keeps happening. And you kind of had that mindset like, man, if I was there, I wish I was there, but it's like some things are just like they can be avoided with simple conversation. They can be avoided. These situations could be avoided if you just sit back and if you're hurting, say something. If you know someone's hurting, say something to them, to somebody. And stop putting these guns in these kids' hands. Stop giving them guns. Stop sitting up here. Stop. You know your kid ain't right. You teaching them. This man had an assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was AK-47 or something of that nature, but he had something that somebody gave him and was like, yo, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to shoot this. Anyway, prayers is up, what I'm saying, for these families, man. Like I said, I don't have any words, man. Like I said, my kid is still here, so I don't know how it feels to lose someone in that shape, form, or fashion. But it's just, as a parent, you don't want it to happen to you. You don't want it to happen to anybody. Be safe, y'all. And for these people that y'all voted in, make them do something. If you voted them in there, it's a reason why they're there. They're supposed to be working for you. Now, I can look in my situation and realize, like, anybody that I've ever voted for hasn't really done jack for me, jack for my community, jack for, nothing. But I'm saying, some of these communities, y'all bring these people in, y'all vote them in, and y'all just, once they get the job, they're like, okay, that's it. I got the job. I'm good. I ain't got to do nothing now. Make them do something. Or vote them out. On that note, be safe. Don't start no trouble. I'll see you when I see you. Peace out, y'all.
REKK Report.